Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she need it now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull master. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey.
What's the deal, people? It's your boy, the one and only, your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, aka the villain. Cause they hate me for my opinion. Welcome back to another episode of the Viral Way Podcast. We finna skip all these intros. We finna get right into it. Current events. I'm pretty sure everybody in the world know, because this is all everybody talking about right now, this Keke Palmer incident. If y'all didn't see the video, this bitch was wilding. So we gonna run the tape. Solomon, run the tape. She got a man, right? Hold on, she just had a baby, right? I know Usher ain't no man. And I know she ain't have Usher baby. Oh, she gonna sing it to the mic. I didn't even see that part. And she twirled around for a nigga. That's wild. Mind you, people, this lady has a man and they just had a baby. I'm disgusted. Cut that shit, Solomon. Bitch, I'm gonna throw my tea on the set. Oh, I'm gonna give my critique last. So I want to start left to right. I want to hear what the ladies got to say because y'all been online bashing her nigga, bashing her man. I'm confused. Go ahead.
Show Cud clip. I ain't see that.
Yeah, he made a tweet or some shit like that. Go ahead.
First of all,
how you feel about
first of all, man, get out y'all feelings. This is entertainment.
it?
And she's the entertainer, right? So it's not like even with me, man, me and my nigga go to the show, you know, man, I love Usher. So you gonna let me do my thug thizzle. And I don't feel like it's disrespectful because if we go to a show with any entertainer, woman that you like, I want you to have the best experience because we have paid our money. It's entertainment, right? So if you have prerequisites in your relationship about shit y'all shouldn't do and shouldn't do, whatever, that's different. But man, that girl is an entertainer. She was having a good time. I don't feel like she did nothing wrong. It ain't like they kissed or nothing like that. She just had a good, genuine time. And you keep saying she just had a baby. Exactly. That's all the more reason for her to enjoy herself and feel like a beautiful woman again. And so sorry for her man that Usher had to fucking do it.
How you feel about this?
I feel like it's not that deep. She was having a good time. They both entertainers. And you keep saying like, oh, she just had a baby. He got a man. Well, he got a woman. He got kids. What's the difference? They having a good time.
Who got a kid?
Usher. He got a kids. He got a woman.
He just had a kid and a woman?
What's the difference if you just had it or not? He still got kids.
Y'all still trying to make men and women equal. She on there down there naked like somebody on
But
Fig.
her man
Y'all
just
talking
posted
about-
her shaking her booty and all
I'm
that.
just
So
saying,
that
but-
can't be the
So
issue.
one difference, like he just pointed out, I can see her ass cheeks. Usher's fully dressed. I don't see nothing. You can't see
But
nothing.
her man just posted her shaking her booty. So what's the difference?
Oh, yeah, see, I ain't see all that.
He posted her, so that can't be the issue if he posted her
So
doing
what
that.
was he crying about then?
I guess he's talking about you a mom. Why you wearing that? But like, what's the difference? You were just posting her,
See, I'm gonna
having
give my
fun.
take on it.
shaking her butt.
So you feel that's okay?
Yes.
It wasn't nothing wrong with that.
There's
Yeah.
nothing. So if your daughter just had a baby and she got a man at home, you cool with her being on stage with her ass out, grinding on another man, pelvis to pelvis, rocking his mic?
Man, you can't say it like that.
Why
That
not?
is.
No, you
Because
can't-
it sounds crazy when
Cause
you
she-
think about
man,
it that way,
First
huh?
of all, she ain't our motherfucking daughter. She Keke Palmer and he's Usher. They're both entertainers. And this is the nature of the business. I mean, like, I feel like it all could be clickbait anyway. So they could be doing all this shit And it could be all clickbait. She just got a sold out show. He doing a residency. So how do we even know that this shit is even fucking real? They could be doing it all for clickbait.
I like to take on that because that's what I was sitting here thinking too.
Right.
Like this shit probably
so
fake
while
as
we
a
sitting up here
motherfucker.
arguing back and forth over some shit that really don't have nothing to do with our tax bracket, them motherfuckers is rich.
Whoa,
They gonna do what the fuck they want to do.
Don't say our tax
I'm just
bracket
saying,
because
man,
they don't
you-
know my
you-
tax
man,
bracket.
come on
Relax.
now. You know what
Relax,
I'm saying?
baby.
I'm not saying that you
Relax,
broke.
baby.
I'm not saying that you broke, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking
Entertainment
about.
money.
Entertainment wise.
Hey, I'm on this
not saying
motherfucker
that you broke.
entertaining. Watch out now.
Man, go ahead.
How you feel about it?
So I don't think that her dude is wrong for how he feels. I think he wrong for addressing that online. Y'all live together. This your girl. You didn't have to go on the internet and say you're a mom, what you got on. Now your
Damn, I ain't
feelings,
mean to do that.
however you feel, cool. Your feelings is your feelings. Your feelings are valid. But we could talk about this at home. You did not have to tweet, and now the whole world is involved because you made a tweet. So now we got to deal with the repercussions of that because you made a tweet.
No, the
You
whole
wanna
world.
tweet it.
No, I'm sorry, not to cut you
Nah,
off.
go ahead.
The whole world is involved because she's on there doing what she's doing. She been got the world
Took the
involved.
thought out my brain.
Let me ask y'all this though. Was y'all tripping on Chance the Rapper when he was dancing on that?
Absolutely
motherfucker?
not.
Not at all.
I want to go. Wait, I want to go.
Say
back.
it again.
I feel like he was having a good time.
Yes.
Say it
Wait,
again.
I did not
how
feel
many
no
people
type
was
of way.
bashing him though? How many
mean,
women
it's
was
the same-
bashing
wait,
him?
that's
His
again,
woman needs to
having a good
leave him.
time.
Say it again.
People need to mind their business because his wife didn't have a problem with it.
She
Nah,
did
no.
say she made a tweet too. She said some she said some little stuff that made.
I thought
Okay,
that was fake. I thought his wife
so the thing is,
was fine.
And
with
nobody
it.
said nothing about her tweet.
If Keke Palmer nigga wouldn't have made the tweet, nobody wouldn't even paid attention to that. The headlines wasn't on there. Keke Palmer on Usher, and then her nigga got on there and said it. He did that weird ass, gay ass, tender dick ass shit, and made it and blew the shit up. So now you done brought yourself to the spotlight, being weird.
Is it safe to say that you think a man is insecure if he doesn't want his woman dressed in a certain
No,
way?
I don't feel like he's insecure, but that's your woman, and you know what, man.
We're not having conversations at home like you can't wear this or I don't like.
That's
you
what
to
I'm
wear-
trying to say.
Yeah,
Like, man, that's crazy.
Is it known that he didn't have that conversation though?
It ain't like
and she
the bitch
just went
was
out
sneaking.
anyway.
She was on camera.
Look, I'm gonna say this because all the shit I read online, you bitches need to be ashamed of yourself. I'm sorry. I know they don't like me using the B word, but I got to because you bitches is out of fucking control. You hoes is out of control.
But what's
like
the
he
difference
said,
if he
when
was just
Chance the
close to
Rapper
her?
was at Carnival getting, he had his motherfucking clothes on at
I
least.
didn't feel like them was.
He
wrong
got
with
an
what he
innocent
did.
dance. Every woman online, at least 90%.
So what he
I
did
saw
was innocent, but what
bashing that
Keke
nigga.
Palmer was doing with it. Now, again, we don't even know her relationship with Usher. Let's keep it real. Like they're all, like you said, they are all in the industry. We don't know the type of relationship that they have.
Is that her nigga? Did she have his baby? No. Her nigga was at home watching that shit with his jaw dropped while his homies was texting him. Man, your bitch is on TV wilding. See, y'all not thinking about
Now
this
one of
type
y'all,
shit.
not
now one of
wild.
y'all, I'm gonna just say this: majority of women is not gonna be cool if y'all woke up today on Instagram and seen your man dancing with another female or
I
something.
would not care.
I'm just saying. I
I
said
would
majority of
not an
women
entertainer.
would not care. He's
Not an entertainer.
It don't matter. What does that
baby,
matter?
Baby, if
What type of
Megan Thee
entertainer is
Stallion
she?
about to back that ass up on you, baby, you better make me
Listen.
proud.
Me and my
better make
me and
me
my husband
proud.
have
This
that
is
same
the
exact-
What type of
Make me
entertainment
proud.
is she?
What'd you say?
Like, what type of entertainer is she?
Keke
Like,
Palmer, she's a singer, she's an actress, she produces, she's been on Broadway.
That girl
Was-
been in
was
the
she
industry
going to
since she was
perform with
7,
him?
8 years old.
Listen,
where's she going to perform with
the
him?
double standard is fucking disgusting.
Okay.
It's this no, fuck all that. It's disgusting. If that had been a man up there with see-through pants on, with his dick out, while his
That's-
girl was
no,
at
you
home,
making it weird.
they'd be
Yeah.
like, this nigga crazy.
That's weird. You making it weird.
Now I'm making it weird, but it
Making
ain't
it
weird
weird.
with this bitch up there with her fucking
so you gonna
ass
go,
out.
go to a concert
Listen,
with your
mind
see-through
mind
clothes
you,
on and shit?
I could see if he just pulled her on stage, was singing to her from a little respectable distance, or he tried to get up on her. She was like, you feel me? And kind of like dance for the crowd. That's different. No, she was crotch to crotch. She felt that nigga print on her shit. Like, what are we talking about here? You can see it in the video. And her man is at home. Not one time did she think,
How
damn,
you know
I
he was
just had a
watching the baby?
baby.
How you know he's watching the baby?
Not
That
one,
baby- that
not
baby
one
is 6
time did
months.
she think, you know what? I'm a mother now. Maybe I shouldn't come out here
Oh,
with my
hell
ass
no.
out. Maybe I should respect myself and respect my relationship.
But
so,
he was just posting her shaking her booty. I'm
okay,
confused.
I'm gonna get to
I'm
that.
confused. You can't
her
have it
shaking
both
her
ways.
ass, her
Me-
with her titties.
All
I
of that.
If
all
Cud
of
doing that,
That's
all
me.
of it.
If Cud doing that, he disqualify everything.
Yes, all of that.
But
That's what I
that
mean.
does not mean her behavior as a
What
woman.
was her behavior,
No, that's
though?
cap.
I'm
Because
just,
listen,
I'm just saying from majority of people perspective, I would believe. Well, my own perspective, that wouldn't be cool. If I had a female, I don't care entertainment or not. Y'all saying she entertaining. But it could be fake. It could be real. But at the end of the day.
And then.
This is the difference though. That's his woman. So if he because this is what bitches say. Oh, if he don't post you, he don't love you. So now you want to use him posting her and showing off his trophy against him. Well, he posted her, okay, but that's his right.
No, but what he
because
said
that's
is what
his
you were
woman.
wearing.
He's posting her for the world to see. So if he get any type of she get any type of sexual harassment comments, that's on him. But for her to go out there on her own and show that shit off, that's completely different.
But he wasn't even talking about that. He was saying like what you wearing, not what you're doing.
Do you think
but you're a mom though?
He didn't give a fuck what she was wearing because he posted it on Instagram.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He gave a fuck that she was trolling around. Did you see how happy she was?
I would have been happy too.
Why would he say that? He gonna sound like an insecure ass nigga if he like, damn, I don't like the way.
Man, you should have texted her that shit. Bro, don't get on no Twitter being weird. You should have texted her
damn
that.
Damn if he do.
She had that nigga on D&D.
Oh, well.
Do not disturb.
That's probably why she don't got up there and did what the fuck she did. Because for him to publicly try to embarrass her and everything like that, like, man, text me.
This the problem, though.
Hey, say if she was dealing with somebody in like on that level in that industry, do you think that same behavior would be going on?
He's in the industry.
But we, like you said, we don't know him and stuff like that. See, if it was somebody else relevant to that y'all knew as a male, would she still have that same behavior going on with us?
Fuck no.
I think it depends on what.
I think that makes the difference. And it's Usher.
Yeah, and then they.
No. Do you think any other man in that level of playing field of her, she would be acting that way?
Okay, like, so would you mean like if
he mean like somebody on the status of Usher or up?
So like if she was there with 2 Chainz, would
anybody?
No, I'm trying to make it.
If 2 Chainz with 2 Chainz, why
2 Chainz ain't on the status of Usher.
I'm just saying though, but
if she was there with Nas, would she have did that?
I think so.
You out your fucking mind.
Well, if that was Nas,
no.
If she was there with Jay, you think she would have did that?
I don't feel like we looking at it from 2 different lenses. I'm looking at it as an entertainment purpose. Like we had a show, we haven't you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not looking at it as a sexual. I like this nigga. If it was me, I'm doing it on some sexual. I like this nigga. Mm-hmm. But she looking at it like as an entertainment, like a you know what I'm saying? Giving the people a show.
You think if Usher gave her the time of day, she ain't jumping on that?
If she wanted him, she probably could have been had him.
Okay, so where's the line of respect and entertainment? You can cross the line of respect in the name of entertainment? That's what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. I don't feel like she did nothing disrespectful. I feel like she got up, she danced, she had on what outfit she had on. I didn't see him grab her booty. I didn't see her do none of that. They danced a little bit or whatever the case.
Okay, let's take the fame and the money out of it.
What's the difference between going to y'all go to strip clubs?
I don't go to strip clubs and I don't throw money at strippers.
Okay. So you the 1%.
I don't throw money at first of all, I don't throw money at women regardless.
You go to strip clubs?
Definitely not women I could just look at and can't fuck.
No, I go to strip clubs.
Okay. So what's the difference? What's the difference between going to a strip club and you got a bitch dancing on you, giving you a lap dance? Not only that,
and that wasn't even that
no motherfucking money. Yeah. What's the difference between going to a strip club?
He ain't on national television in front of the whole fucking world.
And the difference is what's going on with my relationship. That's the difference. It ain't the difference because I'm at the strip club. It's the difference that she's in a full-blown relationship and the man is not cool with her behavior. That's the problem.
But again, we keep saying he not cool with her behavior. He ain't say nothing about her behavior. He said like you said, everything about what she had on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
we've said something about.
Let me ask y'all this: are y'all just giving her a pass because she's famous? Because
he does that on every I've been to a show. He does that all the time.
No, fuck Usher. I'm just saying, what if that was a regular chick, just one of your homegirls, and one of your homegirls just had a baby, and her nigga was at home, and she got on stage and did that? Would you co-sign that? Like, yeah, girl, that was a good decision.
Sis, if you got enough money to hold your household,
see, you keep talking about the money.
Do it.
No, take the money out of it.
I don't know. What I'm saying
I
is,
don't feel like that was inappropriate. She wasn't twerking on him or nothing like that. Yeah, I would have. Yeah, that would have been fine.
So your nigga wouldn't have tripped if that was you up there with your ass out
me
like
and my
that?
husband had this whole conversation. No, and
he a different type of nigga.
I dressed provocatively, and he was like, "You fan out. It's Usher. I understand you fanning out. It's Usher. You're at
fuck that."
And she didn't
Usher's
kiss
just a man.
She
ain't no fanning out.
But I feel like every you with a woman, first of all, most people that you meet them in the state that they're in. they might change a little bit or whatever. But if you meet a woman that dressed provocative, sexy, whatever the case may be, you already know your bitch dressed like that or whatever. So that's not nothing unheard of for him because, like she said, he posted her twerking and she had on like a little leopard outfit or whatever, shaking her booty or whatever. So it's like it's not like she's a school
her with no bra on, holding her breast. So I don't.
And all of a sudden
she don't respect that, man. This is prime example of fellas don't date a woman that you don't make more money than, because eventually they're gonna levy that them making more money into disrespecting you.
I never said that.
Slowly but surely, she's gonna start to disrespect you if you aren't the true head of the household. She has more fame than him. She has more clout than him. And from what I was seeing online, she got more money than him. So everybody's giving her the pass. Like, oh, well, who is he anyway? That's all I keep seeing. Who the fuck is he anyway? If that had been somebody with notoriety, the conversation would have been different. Bitch, you tripping if you would have came in there with Jay. Bitch, you tripping if you would have came in there with Nas. The conversation would have been totally different.
Now, what was the other nigga they was tripping on? Was the nigga Uzi Vert and his girl?
Oh my God.
They was mad at him.
For
for shouting her out on the stage or taking a picture with another famous girl.
Oh, girl, you just threw the phone?
Yeah.
It would have been more than that if that was me.
I don't feel like
I don't
feel like it's that.
Yeah, the
like
dude took a picture with Ice Spice or something like that.
Took a picture
Shot
with
her
Ice
out
Spice
while he was performing or something, and they went crazy. Somebody
confirmed
disrespected her.
Yeah, I guess he was looking in the phone. He might have been texting her or something, and she flipped out through the phone at the nigga, made a big ass scene at the BET Awards and all type of shit. And all the women said he was out of pocket. This bitch is asshole naked damn near finna fuck this man on stage, and it's cool. She damn near sucking his dick. He got the mic. Listen, if I grab this mic in my brain, this is my penis, and I put it up to a bitch mouth, and she get the bitch, you damn near just sucked my dick just now.
I don't feel
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. You might as well suck this dick. You rock this mic.
That is not a fact.
That's over with.
It's you talking, so I know you're gonna say something crazy like that.
Shit, that's over with.
That's off the rip. I feel like the approach that he took is what brought in all the speculation. That would have never been an issue if he didn't get his tender dick ass on Twitter doing that. If you know you this your woman and y'all solid, ain't never nothing I'm finna get on social media. Well, I'm different.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Getting on social
the way
media.
handling it, the way probably handling it was wrong, but it don't matter.
He did it that brought in all the speculation. Mm-hmm. This would have never been an issue if he would have addressed it privately. You got on there like you make less money than her. You got on there like you lower than her because you felt the need to tweet it and for the masses to agree with you.
It would have been an issue regardless because we in the listen.
But it would have been as big if he didn't do that.
Honestly, if he did not say something, the whole world would have been like, "Damn, we want to hear from dude." Everybody and their mama would have wanted to hear from dude.
What other Usher show
platforms
would
have been trying to interview this dude, all type of shit. I guarantee you, if he didn't say nothing, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
It would have been just like a fun moment between her and Usher, nothing more.
A fun moment?
Yes,
bitch, you just had a baby. You got a man at home. Ain't no fun moment. The fuck you talk about a fun moment?
So she just had a baby so she can't be outside?
You want to have fun? Take that little fucking baby to Chuck E. Cheese or something. Go take some pictures.
Okay.
A family date at the park. The fuck you mean a fun moment? A fun moment is your ass out grinding, rocking another nigga mic.
She did not grind on him. She did not rock his mic.
Solomon, play that tape, Solomon, in the background. Just turn the audio off and let that motherfucker run. She had a fun moment. Okay, so he could go have a fun moment and grind his dick on a bunch of bitches and it's cool?
Yeah. Who was grinding dick and booty and
Solomon, run that goddamn tape, man.
The bottom line is
she got the twirling around.
She's
jumping up and
away from him.
If your woman ever jumps for joy at the sight of another man like that, drop that bitch like a bad habit.
It's over.
It's over. You jumping on stage, Keke and ha in front of the world.
She was on the stage.
For this nigga?
That's where her seats were.
Bitch,
she didn't just jump on the stage.
No, she was jumping on stage. She was literally bunny hopping.
It was a serenade. He does that.
Right. Why are you the one he's serenading to?
It's Keke Palmer.
I don't give a fuck if it was Michelle Obama.
Oh, no.
You think Michelle Obama would have done that?
What's the next topic, man? Because we gonna agree.
Exactly.
What's the next topic? What's next?
Dead homie, like what are you talking about? A fun moment.
Man, I want to see Michelle. You gotta go.
Man, Barack would have put his foot all up and down her motherfucking backside. Come on, y'all out y'all motherfucking mind. A fun moment.
Take me to the Usher show and let him serenade me, baby.
Look, speaking of fun moments, This shit, I don't even know if I got words for it. This Adam 22 shit,
Okay,
right?
that's different. Now this some different shit.
He done let his wife.
This is some Caucasian shit.
Yeah, that's
This some
different.
white people shit. He done let his wife fuck a porn star, right? Run the tape, Solomon. Let's update the people.
So I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but from a perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. But no other guys is busting her.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
Something like that happened.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't.
But-
I say
but-
angry might not be the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like, you vibe like cut, that's your cinch.
You know, I
Yeah,
agree.
right.
She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like she
Yeah.
kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
You
You
should
know,
have said no.
I said that I wanted
You
her to
already
do
got
it. I'm
millions
like,
on top of millions of dollars, Adam. You didn't do that shit.
fair enough. But I
Come
told
on,
her, I'm like, I think you should do it. Let's get it
All
out
right,
the way.
so how do you vibe about it now?
She's
Do I need
32.
to get you an old English?
Wait, he won't
No.
even let him finish.
Yeah, I don't need to
talking.
drown
That's
Dave.
not
Because the nigga is like, you really
That's
let
outrageous to this.
You really
I
let
was
somebody
kinda
fuck your
surprised because
bitch.
I feel like I can like intellectual. So I've been with my girl.
Hey, cut that
for-
shit. Hold on. Go, yeah. Go play that one. Play that one, because she was too motherfucking excited for me.
Nah, fuck that.
Or to talk about it.
He let
Look at her.
Yes, I told you when the
He
nigga get in
didn't
there and
dispute
blow it
She
out.
talking about finally happened.
Oh wow! And it was a black man too.
That's
did it
what
for
I'm
him.
saying.
Wow.
The bitch said it's finally happening. Like, yes,
Yes,
God.
and he's black. Yep.
That nigga in some financial trouble, and he done used her as a scapegoat.
That nigga got
to get his
millions,
bread
man.
up. You don't know that.
He
You
got
don't know
something.
that. That's on paper. You don't know that.
So you think he hoarded her out
Yes,
to pay off some taxes?
Absolutely.
No, I think that they're
Because ain't
both.
nobody
they-
in a right logical
they on
mind gonna let they bitch get fucked on camera by a nigga who got a bigger dick than them and gonna get on there 2 days later talking about my pussy was hurting for 4 days and I knew it wasn't
They in
because
the
of you, 'cause
industry.
we ain't
Hold
never
on.
met.
What she said, it was a fun moment.
It's
No,
entertainment.
I'm not saying that.
No, see,
Yeah.
Oh, now it ain't a fun
No.
moment no more.
Yeah.
you go from
You
one
trying to compare
extreme
apples to oranges.
Now it ain't a fun
Nah.
moment no more.
We on this side of
You
the
talking about a
spectrum.
bitch
You done
that
went
actually
all the way.
don't got fucked.
How you
You
feel
talking
about
about people
that?
who do
It
porn?
seems like that's what they do. They mess with women and men, I guess. So
No, I
But
think
he,
this is
he
the
just
first
said
man.
it. That was his first time.
They-
Let
see, they
alone-
do
they
only
been
OnlyFans,
doing it
but
with
they fuck
women, though.
bitches.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Huh? What's the difference between a man and a woman?
I'm just saying.
Let's
they've been
start at the
fucking-
dick.
They've been doing it with women, so now they
Look,
doing
let's
it
start
with
at the
men.
dick and balls, okay? Let's start there, number one. That's a big fucking
They
difference.
don't care. They don't
If they can
care.
fuck a woman, if they can fuck women, she can fuck a man.
So
And
you-
evidently they can, because that's what they agreed upon.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
my- that's
bullshit.
my-
Hey, y'all see
Yeah.
it? Y'all see how happy she was?
She was too damn happy.
It's
like it
over
was,
for him.
Yeah.
No.
No, for real.
She finna be getting her
And
shit
wait,
blew out
and-
once a month.
Wait, and
Every
she went to a
time.
black man. Once you go black, what they say?
He
You could get a
orchestrated that.
wheelchair,
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Some crutches next to the bed.
Yeah,
What,
that
what's
now
the
that
shit
was-
on white chicks? What's his name?
Yeah, that's what I said. You go black, you get a
Oh.
wheelchair. That's crazy to me because
That's
first
all
of
about
all,
money.
they
That's
handpicked
about
this
money.
nigga. So it's like, damn, bitch, did you
She
have
was
your eyes on
researching,
this
yep.
nigga? You did your
Yep.
research.
Yep.
You went and looked at every dick like, oh, I
Why
want
you
that
blaming
one.
her?
What you mean?
I don't think it's.
The
I-
No, I'm not
Y'all
blaming
said
her.
the man-
I don't
the
think
man
I'm not
is the head of
blaming
the
her.
household.
No, I'm saying how
Fuck that.
that's a wrap for him because she already knew who she wanted, like handpicked. Like, yeah, I want him.
Nah, I think they picked them together. And the way
Picked
this
them
shit is
together.
thick, he probably fucked the nigga afterwards too.
She said pick them together. That's crazy.
He said he agreed to it, so you know what? You might have a
He
point.
Yeah,
agreed
man.
because she probably
We-
brought it
we
as a
living in some
proposition.
fucking sick
He
times.
probably felt like he was
He probably
losing
think
or
so.
something.
You think that she? You know what? You might be right. You don't think that he possibly or said let's spice up our OnlyFans or whatever we doing. Let's.
Man, we fucking bitches ain't enough spicing up
Yeah,
in the
you can
world.
get-
Like,
yeah.
you want to spice it
Y'all-
up? Let's fuck
y'all-
more bitches.
I'm
Y'all.
just making assumptions. I don't.
You trying to get your shit blew out because I'm not doing enough for you. It ain't,
But
ain't about spicing up.
the craziest thing is he said now he think about running a train on her.
What?
So do you really love this bitch for real?
No,
Not at all, he
It's
don't.
money.
It's no
about
way you
money.
could love this bitch. They just got married. And you went from the altar to whoring this bitch out on OnlyFans. Like, come on,
this
let's
why I
be
don't like
for
this
real.
industry shit because
It's
I'm saying, like you
about
said,
money.
but even not even just that, it could be bullshit all the time. It could be pump faking, smoking mirrors. Yeah, so
You think they
Smoking
doing it
mirrors.
just for the ratings, just to get the ratings
Oh,
up?
this is
Absolutely.
I agree with you
Absolutely.
1,000%. This is definitely money and clout.
Absolutely. Because I mean, no logical person. I'm just being honest. Like, and my spectrum is pretty wide. I'm pretty open minded. I mean, not too crazy, but even from a man's perspective, I don't feel like no man, no logical man, no real man about to let another nigga fuck they bitch.
Well, I
Period.
think he would be categorized as a cuck now.
Well,
He's like one of them dudes that's like, hey, fuck my bitch while I watch type shit.
And fuck me afterwards.
She
You dead
serious
set
about
on
that.
this nigga getting fucked.
Man,
Look, it wouldn't surprise me because the way he talking about the dude, like I think he brought the dude on the show or whatever, was talking to him, and the dude was like, "Look, I wouldn't even let nobody fuck my bitch. I don't even think I can handle that." He's the one fucking his bitch.
Man,
But
he
he's
probably
so-
was doing extra hard because he know you was watching. Just
Yeah,
nigga
nigga gonna thrash your wife for sure. I'm
Man,
gonna
he just-
demolish your
man.
wife for real. Every time
wouldn't
she
even
fuck
be able
you,
to
she
look
gonna
at
think of
you.
me now.
I wouldn't be able to
That's
look at you the
wild.
next day.
That's
man.
wild.
That's a fact. That's how
That's
niggas.
wild.
That's how niggas be though. I know because I got the mindset of a nigga, so I know if you know you fucking somebody's wife, you finna go on overdrive.
Man, listen, you ain't gonna look at this nigga twice after I fuck you.
Exactly, and she went to the black side, so you know where her heart really at, or where that
Right.
coochie
He
really
went to
at.
the black side too. Next topic.
He went-
Right.
This a waste of our goddamn time.
on the
This
set.
ain't even our fight.
No, it ain't no fight. I
This
just
ain't even our type of problem.
That's crazy.
Ain't
This don't
nobody
have
need
nothing
no
to do
doing
with
no
our
shit like
community.
that.
look. We ain't got nothing to do with that
Yeah,
bullshit because
moving
that's
on. What's
over
next?
with.
Nothing to do with
What's
our
next?
community.
Solomon, you got that text I just sent you on the set. Look, I forgot about. I had to talk about this.
Give me a minute.
I give you a minute, okay? While I'm giving him a minute.
Come on,
Okay, here go a question. Hey, we all black on this panel, right?
I think
You
so.
as a black person,
Why you
Are
say
you-
I think so?
she
Cause
talking
I
about
be
this.
mixed sometimes, bitch. My hair be curly and shit. All that.
Whatever you identify, black,
I'm just
African American,
I'm just
whatever.
talking shit. I'm just talking shit.
Are you proud to be an American, or do you separate your blackness from being American?
Well, I mean, realistically, for me, I mean, I feel like all we know to be is American. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say I'm not proud to be American. I'd be lying to say that.
Closest to the mic, baby.
Okay, so you are proud to say you're an American. You're
I'm
not
gonna-
one of
well,
them that's
I'm not gonna
like,
say I'm not. I mean, that's kind of like a trick question. I'm American, clearly, but if I could, I'm not gonna say I'm just like, you get what I'm saying? Like, fuck the system and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to get technical, then no, but I wouldn't necessarily want to live nowhere else.
I'm a Keyway, Crip Street.
Well, I'm proud as fuck because our ancestors died to build everything that there is
Right. I
here.
get
So
what
I'm
you're
proud
saying,
as fuck.
yeah.
Yep.
so you proud to say you're American?
I'm proud as fuck of what we built. Yep.
Do
all
y'all
that.
do y'all think they view us as really like Americans?
No,
Of course they don't know.
Hold on, when
But-
you say they, who we referring to?
the system.
The
White America.
'Cause they always
the
tell
general population of people
Uh-huh.
as
'Cause they always tell you
Americans.
go back to where you came from. That bullshit.
Yeah, but that don't make
They
sense
don't
because
even know
niggas
where
was
they came
here
from.
already.
There you
Right.
go.
They
We
don't
was
even know where
definitely
they
So
here
how I'm gonna go
before
back where I came from? And,
Nigga,
and
I am. I'm right here.
I'm here already.
Exactly where I'm supposed to be.
How about you?
Yeah. I'm proud to be an American.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
this
See,
system
this is
and every
different
goddamn
because
shit
you know they got these Pan-African communities and niggas, oh, we ain't really American.
Dr.
And
Umar
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, they on that Umar shit. Like,
You borderline that shit.
whoa. Hold on, you gotta
Borderline.
explain
You
that. I
borderline,
ain't never.
Man, you borderline Dr. Umar.
All cut perspectives don't be bad though.
No,
they don't.
no.
I'm
They
not
Nah,
gonna
it
say that.
don't.
That nigga
It
make a
don't.
lot
He
of
be
sense
spitting.
a lot
He
of
be
Yeah,
shit.
spitting
he
some
do.
shit.
Really
He
and
do.
truly
Except that
don't.
simp shit that he did on that one podcast
What
where he
he
got
do?
to
Of course
blame
you
the
would
nigga.
think
That
that.
was some. Yeah, he was pandering to his female audience. That was some
when he
bull
said about the black,
shit.
about the
And whenever he want to
white
come
man,
have that
nah, he
conversation,
was
we got
speaking some
room on
real
the
shit.
couch. That was some bullshit.
You just saying that because it wasn't appealing
What
to
part
the
was
black
what
man.
part was bullshit that he
saying
said?
He was saying some
That
real
shit was all bullshit.
It was not.
we
He was
we
saying
can't hold
as-
the women accountable because
Yes,
the men and blah
man.
blah blah.
He's saying as black men do better to embrace the young men. Y'all see what the fuck going on out here. He didn't blame it all. He didn't blame it all on y'all, but y'all can't blame it all on
He
us.
damn near did
Help us
blame it
out.
all on us.
He
He did. He
explained
said
it.
you can't fault the women because you the leader. You a damn lie.
No, you said you was the leader.
Yeah, but I'm faulting bitches like a motherfucker because
Nah,
they using
see,
that
man,
family
it's either
court
one
like a
or the other.
motherfucker. What you mean? We just had a whole
No.
fucking segment about this last
No,
episode.
no.
But back to the topic. How you feel about that? You proud to say you American or is you on some? Nah, I'm on some black shit. Fuck all that.
Man,
Like he said, Keyway, Crip
yeah,
Street,
that's what I'm saying. That's how I feel like. That's what I represent. But
23rd Street.
it's like, what is really? This might even give me backlash. What is really feeling like an American? If we've been outcasted my whole motherfucking life from everything that it is that they say of being American, I half the time didn't even feel right in school going with the flag and shit. Even being American, you seen what happened to Colin Kaepernick, him trying to stand up. Nobody went with that nigga by him being African or black. Everything, he been blackballed since. So it's like, I can't really just say I'm a proud one. I ain't gonna lie about it.
Well, that's what I was trying to explain. So, like, even me, I grew up in. We moved to West Covina when I was in the 4th grade. When I was in the 4th grade, we moved to West Covina.
You from West Covina?
No, I'm not from West Covina. I'm from Compton.
Oh, okay.
But we moved to West Covina, so I lived in West Covina. But what I realized is once I started getting older, is a lot of the things, because it was maybe about 5 black people in our school, but the black people that I went to school with, they had grew up out there, so they really technically was whitewashed. A lot of the shit, once I realized when I got older, was so discriminatory and like, you know what I'm saying? The shit, man, that you get lawsuits about now happened to me growing up. I didn't realize it until everybody's so conscious now and so woke. Like, man, it was a different ball game going to school in a white area coming from a urban area.
Community. Yeah.
I'll say this.
I was the girl from Compton. From Compton. That's what they referred to me as.
Yeah.
The girl from Compton.
Yeah, well, you was in West Covina, so we already know the demographic over there. That's crazy.
In the late 90s, early 2000s, I was the girl from Compton. And like even my teacher, I remember one time I got into it with this girl. And the girl went and told on me. She was crying. And the teacher came to me and she was like, well, was you saying it like, well, did you? That's racial than a motherfucker. Because why would you feel like I was saying it like that? You know what I'm saying? But I didn't realize that it was racial until I got older.
So are you saying that to say that makes you not proud to be an American?
I'm just saying it's a difference.
See,
like he just said.
Separating from me being black to like, oh, now if I get on a bigger scale as political wise, I'll be proud to say that far as American as a whole holds the American our side down far as going against other places.
Right.
Like a nigga proud of that. Like we ain't taking no shit from nobody. If it's anything cracking, we own.
But we still. And it's like, are we proud to be American or are we proud to be black?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. But of course, I'm proud to be black. It is what it is. Ain't nothing better than that.
I say this, listen, with all the traveling I did abroad, it's fun when you out there, but after about a week, your ass want to come back home.
Yeah.
It ain't no place. I don't give a fuck what problems we got. You ain't facing them type of problems over there.
Yeah. No, that's fact.
Get off your resort and go into town.
Did you hear what I said?
Nigga.
That's what I'm saying. It depends.
I'm saying you got running hot water at the crib. You got fucking all type of amenities here.
See, but are you proud to be American or you be proud to be living on American soil?
Right.
That's a difference from just being, okay, I've been there, it's worse, so let me be proud to be here. Of course, I'm grateful where I'm at, but far as just on a magnitude of me dealing with certain things, am I necessarily all the way proud of that?
I'm going to say yeah, because me dealing with certain things, that's just their perspective. Their perspective does not take away from my living experience. Like, I grew up here. I grew up in America. This is all I know. Like I said, this Crip Street. Nigga, that's in America. It ain't Crip Street and over there. I mean, I know it traveled and it spread worldwide, but nigga, that's on American soil. Them blocks y'all banging is on American soil. So if you say you proud to be from your hood, you proud to be from America. You ain't banging in Jamaica. You didn't move to fucking Iraq to go, no, nigga, you're whatever block you was on, that niggas live and die for. And that's a whole nother mindset we can talk about, but I'm just speaking on a surface level. Hell yeah, your ass is proud to be an American. You think you're not? Go visit one of these third world countries. And like I said, leave the resort. Go into town. Go congregate with the people there and see how they struggling to even get basic amenities that you take for granted. Nigga, the first time I even left the quote-unquote country when I went to Mexico, bro, I swear to God, I don't know what the fuck I ate. Fuck my stomach up. We
can't
on the
even
beach.
drink the water.
I'm like, can't even drink the water. I think I might have drunk the water on accident. Boom, my stomach going crazy. I'm like, fuck. So I Google map the nearest toilet. Boom, getting the rental. Speed over there. It's a little table they had set up outside the restroom. Little lady, she had like toilet paper. I'm like, what the fuck? And she had like $1 or whatever the fuck. I just ignored it, went in there. I went in the bathroom. There's no toilet paper and no stalls. There's no fucking toilet seat covers, nothing. So now my brain clicking like, oh shit, I go back out. She's selling by the wipe. Like she give you 1, 2, 3, wipe, like $1. I'm like, I'm about to damn near go on myself.
So how
I'm
many
like,
you
man,
bought?
give me the whole motherfucking roll. So just that thought alone, like, damn, these public restrooms don't even have toilet paper.
But you don't think a lot of different places they not proud of their places?
I'm not saying they not, but I'm saying I would say majority of people, if they had the opportunity, wants to come here, and we could just see that.
and
But
they
even
take
a
those
land
I
opportunity.
mean, why you think
I'ma say-
shows like 90 Day Fiance is this?
Yeah, but it do go. It's perspective though, because it go both ways. It's people that have been in other places and been like, "Oh, I don't want to go to the U.S." Ain't that where everybody kill themselves? Like people, we worry about way more shit than. Of course, they got more struggling needs for certain things, but the things that don't really matter over here, that they don't even give a fuck about. Like we trip off a lot of different material shit that they really living is how we supposed to be living, knowing yourself in different ways. But
Right, but I
Yeah,
can,
yeah,
I
I get what you're
survive in
saying.
no
Yeah.
third world country.
It's the perspective of the way you living. But we was raised in this society,
we
in the
basically got the
Western
best
culture.
of everything.
We
Yeah.
had the best of everything. So even you gonna deal with racial shit wherever you go. It don't matter where the fuck you go.
Right.
I was in Egypt and they was treating us like, nigga, we was back in the Jim Crow days.
Right.
Some of the people. So it does not matter where you go, but you're not gonna have no type of opportunities like you're gonna have here anywhere else. This is why
Nah,
people
that's
are
facts.
risking their life to get here.
here,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
proud to be
Yeah.
Mexican and I'm proud to be from Mexico, but I don't want to get across that border.
Yeah.
I'm proud to
Okay,
be
yeah.
Indian. I'm proud to be from India, but I'm trying to get over there and open up some businesses.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I would say I don't
I
separate
know
it.
what you're saying.
I got
You know
your
what I'm
clip.
saying? Oh, okay. Yo, yeah, we gotta talk about. I don't know if y'all seen this. This shit been going crazy all over TikTok, all over YouTube. This lady was on a plane, and man, run the clip. I don't even
I
know need
believe it.
explaining it. Run the clip.
Oh yeah,
Turn that up.
that shit freaked me out.
I believe it.
Reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can sit on
Wait,
this
everybody
plane.
turn
I wanted to see was it the tall
Drive
dude?
this
The tall
or
dude?
not. I'm not going to. Bye.
He said bye.
All right, so this lady's on the flight. She's sitting next to this dude. I think he had to do with the little green hoodie or whatever. All of a sudden, she started flipping out. Like, get me the fuck off the plane. Get me the fuck off the plane. They're like, lady, what's going on? Like, nah, stop the plane. Get me the fuck off the plane. I think the plane didn't even take off yet. It was about to. So, boom, she get up. She do this whole tirade. This motherfucker back here not real. Boom, they stop the plane. Get everybody off the plane. I think it take like 4 hours for everybody to get back on the plane. She left her shit and
Oh, so
everything.
they deplaned?
Yeah, they deplaned.
Yeah, I didn't even know they did
They
all that.
deplaned, and they had to change out the staff on the plane. They had to change out the fucking the little flight,
So
little
the
stewardess.
fake
bitches.
nigga got off the plane.
Well, but this is the thing. People don't know if she was pointing to dude with the green hoodie or she was pointing to the flight attendant. Because half of the social media saying it was the guy with the green hoodie, half is saying she was
I
talking
don't know why
about the flight
nobody
attendant.
else on that plane ain't came out and said nothing.
Dude,
Yeah.
y'all, and they saying she has not been seen from since. Nobody heard from her. She didn't get her belongings. Her luggage was left in the airport. Nobody seen her leaving the airport. Nobody put no footage of her leaving the airport. She has not come forward since this incident. Do y'all believe her claims of what she was saying?
Me personally, I be on some different shit. So yes, I do believe her. I do believe her.
What you think
I
she's
feel
saying?
like, man, I don't know. Man, I'm into all that different shit. Like we living in some strange times. I don't feel like time is real. I feel like we just, man, everything is just very strange. And people don't understand like about that. I'm in tune, even though as the boy called me ghetto, I'm in tune with with my higher self on different levels. So I believe in all that different type of shit. Man, I feel her. And if she ain't been heard of, she ain't did no interviews, she didn't get arrested.
Nothing.
You didn't see the motherfucking people taking her off the plane. Yes. And I feel like all these shows that come out, even down to the Matrix, all that, it's
Imitate what they doing in real life.
showing what the
Yeah.
fuck
Oh, yeah.
we
They
are going.
definitely showing.
Even how we going to some restaurants you go to, they don't take cash. What you mean don't take cash?
Right.
You literally go to places now, you have to have digital currency to purchase stuff. They
Yeah.
don't take no cash,
Yeah, they're
no
trying to get the
nothing.
one world
This
currency.
is all things that has been said. Even down to flying cars. Motherfuckers can't even drive a regular car. Man.
You want motherfuckers in the sky?
You had motherfuckers driving a flying car?
You want these motherfuckers on the 91 flying cars? Come on, stop playing.
No, so don't nothing surprise me this day and age.
How you feel about it?
I think she probably like on drugs or something.
Yeah, you think she was hallucinating?
But the way I'm stood up, I'll probably be like, that's the sign for me to get off this plane.
You would have got off?
Yeah, I'll be scared. But I think she was hallucinating.
You thought she took some shrooms or something, got to see shit?
She seemed sober as a motherfucker to me.
No, she seemed scared, but
she seemed sober to me.
They trying to say she might have been drunk, but I'd have been drunk a lot.
Something was going on.
Ain't no drink ever made me see some shit.
Look, hold on, close up who she talking about. Which one?
Yeah, see, they trying to pinpoint what the fuck she was talking about. See, they're trying to say it's dude.
That seemed regular.
How do they know that?
But I'm always
why
the dude on the plane with the hoodie.
How I know is? But she didn't say. She said a flight attendant, didn't she?
No, she just said that motherfucker.
That motherfucker back there.
She just said that motherfucker is not real, but we don't know who. So they trying to zoom in.
People take mushrooms and shit.
That's what I think.
So you think she was hallucinating?
Now I do believe that there's like other beings and all that stuff too. But in this particular instance, she looked real crackheadish.
Damn.
And I'm getting off. Yeah, she was like a Karen, low key, like irate. And
but she didn't really fuck with nobody.
Would you have got off?
She said, but I sound clear to me because she said you could believe it or you don't. That motherfucker ain't real. I think she was clear enough to understand. Like she knew people was gonna think she was crazy. I believe her though because, like I say, I get into a lot of that type of shit. Like you said, I be studying that shit, and it is people. I feel like walking around here that's probably soulless. Like I was telling bro the other day, like I didn't know that everybody didn't have a voice in their head. Like if you're reading a book and you hear the voice in your head, you know what I mean? It's about a good percentage of people that don't hear nothing in their mind. So, and they say that's equivalent, don't give me the line, but they say a lot of them people like that are walking around soulless, like to where you can't even register a conscious in the right way.
Yeah, so, I believe it's bots walking around or NPCs like the new generation say. But I believe she saw something. I believe that shit. Because as far back as I can fucking remember, from the cartoons to the movies, like I love that movie They Live because they talk about shit like this. The fucking reptilian shapeshifter motherfuckers. Men in Black. Oh, insane. They've been, like you said, they put it in the movies. They've been throwing hints. I think the bitch really saw some shit. I think she really saw some shit.
Yeah, meth to make you.
And she wigged the fuck out. Like, it meant to make you see some shit. Nah, listen.
What was that show, The People on the Plane?
Which one?
What you talking about? Snakes on the plane?
No, hell no.
The fuck?
Oh, you talking about the manifestation shit?
Yeah, like all that shit. Like it's
it's deep.
Let me tell you something.
You're right.
Even down to the fucking Simpsons. The Simpsons,
they predict everything.
I don't think they're predicting.
It's not predicting. They already
telling you.
Yeah, they already know. It's not predicting.
It ain't even predicting. They like, look, this is what we doing, and we putting.
Have you seen now?
When I say everything,
hold on. What's the new update on Instagram? The thread thing.
Oh yeah.
Then they got a picture of the dude with the Simpsons in his ears, the symbol of the thread now. Like
that's crazy.
Even down to the Jetsons.
And it's crazy because Mark.
Even down to the Jetsons.
Who the dude? Not Zuckerberg, the other one that owns.
Oh, I said that Jeff Bezos. Them niggas.
No, not Bezos. Elon Musk just tweeted and called him Lizard Man. So I'd be thinking even that's like a sign. Like, insane. Because you look at his picture, that nigga look like a shapeshifter.
Yeah,
if anybody look like one,
look pale
his eyes is straight black, pale, and he like caught him. So I'm like, I think they be hiding the truth
on another one, I'm gonna show y'all a clip on Insane I had where they was showing like you could tell that they had something covering up because in the eyes you couldn't see. It was like a space between it, and they were showing like some of these political people, and they're like, man, these people didn't been here for years. Like, you know what I mean? This is like their third lifetime of staying here and just switching bodies or whatever.
But it's another still shot they got of her doing, because you know how she had her hands like this.
Yeah,
like,
I seen that
they had it where she did the little Baphomet shit for a split second. So now they're like, damn, is this some type of deep fake psyop to get people talking? Or did she really, is it a distraction or she really seeing some shit?
You never know. And a lot of the stuff that I really feel like I don't even like, especially to my family, I don't even say half of the stuff. My mom be like, man, get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I believe that shit though.
Strange times.
I believe that shit because there's evidence of it as far back as you go look at the hieroglyphics.
Right.
They got this shit in the hieroglyphics. You go look at ancient texts, ancient fucking scrolls and shit. They talk about it. They took the the books out the Bible that talked about the UFOs and the reptilians and all that shit. And this is ancient days, ancient times that they're talking about this shit.
Even down to the Book of Revelations. The Book of Revelations speak of a lot of stuff that's transpiring right now. People that's into the Bible. So even if people want to make it biblically,
right?
The Book of Revelations speak of a lot of stuff. Like if you even down to the damn, I don't want to say it wrong. LBGTQ community.
LG.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, like, man, charge it to my head, not my heart. Man, I'm dyslexic. Okay. We living in a modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. If you really want to be technical about the shit that's really going on, this is the same stuff. Even down to like, even the way I grew up in church. You may not recognize it, you feel me? But I grew up in church, but like, shut up.
What
Either
church
way,
was
like,
that?
man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Pastor, I ain't gonna do you like that.
Your pastor was a shapeshifter.
Like, even now, like even with even though they say, okay, he destroyed the earth with water last time. This time it's gonna be fire. Even all the different wildfires and all those different type of things. I feel like it's a modern day testament. And even when like I'm 38 years old, so and I don't feel like I'm old or anything like that. But you said I'm
cooked.
He said,
"Yeah, you cooked. You cooked. It's over with."
You know what?
As far as that,
See,
hold on.
I did have a little hope for you.
Nah, go ahead.
Look, hold on.
I'm trying to give you the words that you was looking for.
I had a little hope for you.
Hold on, let me give a PSA to any.
Nah, let him finish.
Any of the shapeshifters, the grays, whatever the fuck y'all calling yourself.
Right.
Viral Way Podcast is here to collab with y'all. So I heard y'all running the motherfucking world. Tap in. I got a couple sacrifices for you and all that, nigga. Tap in. Viral Way Podcast is here to work. You feel me? Hey, look, hold on. I got the glasses, baby. I got the glasses. They live. We know about it. Let's do it.
They said I was middle aged last time. Middle aged, whatever. I'm like, middle aged? I'm
sure.
just getting cracking. Either way, I just feel like the shit that's transpiring is all been already said. It's already been said. Down to everything. The man, I'm finna start identifying as gay because they got the most rights. Man, that's all you gotta say is
nothing's
you gay.
new under the sun.
All you gotta say is you gay.
That's
You
not a
can
lie.
get anything.
Nothing's
down to
new
work,
under the sun.
Privileges, whatever. All you gotta do is say it is you gay, whatever. You see the bitch on TV that made herself blind because she want to identify as trans, as a disabled person. Like, it's some sick ass shit going on out here.
I have not.
And they're recognizing it. The lady made herself blind because she felt like she should have been born blind.
Look, man,
She just out of
that
brain.
bitch
There's something
seen
in
a
the air making people
shapeshifter.
crazy.
She saw some shit. I don't know if she saw a shapeshifter. She saw one of the grays. She seen some shit, man. Y'all need to open up your minds to some different shit. There's different beings out here. We ain't the only ones here.
Like that.
It's interdimensional beings. We still don't even know what's beyond the fucking ice wall over there in Antarctica.
Right.
You can't even go over there. Then we talking about inner earth. I mean, that shit just get deep. It's a whole rabbit hole. So yeah, I think for sure she's seen some shit. But it could be a psyop. Who knows?
They gonna think everybody on crack till it's too late.
Yeah, exactly.
Or meth.
Hey, remember, they said Einstein was crazy.
Right.
They said you was crazy about COVID and the vaccines, and now it comes out that all of that shit was true.
Fucking people up.
That's the quickest way to discredit somebody. Say you
And
crazy.
my mama on her 37 vaccine.
Oh
Said,
God,
"Get another
damn,
one.
mom's
Get a
tweaking.
goddamn
What's
another
that?
one. I'm gonna kill you myself. I said, Mama, don't get no. No. I said, man, the older generation. Now you talking about cook? No, the older generation is cooked.
Okay, this is something I want to address, right? Because they say I go hard on women, so
You do.
I do, rightfully so. But this is the state of men right now is alarming to me with the attack on masculinity and how weak the average man is right now, mentally, physically, and emotionally. It's alarming. I think it's time to hit the panic button. I was on a live the other day, literally getting attacked by hundreds of people. A high majority of them was fucking men with kids because the topic was, should women be allowed to wear whatever they want and not face any repercussions? Like get harassed by guys or have guys come approach them or whatever. And I'm like, look, you're gonna get treated by the way you dress. You dress like a slut, you dress like a hoe, you're gonna get treated like a slut, you're gonna get treated like a hoe. I had men coming on here saying, I don't give a fuck how my daughter dressed. She could dress however she want. I don't give no fucks. Like, I tell my daughters, you can dress however, act however. And I'm like, damn, these are the leaders in the community raising the next generation. Like, the shit is pretty fucking alarming. How y'all feel about it? Because I always hear women say, there's no good men out here. And I'll be defending men. And then I'm talking to these niggas and I'm like, these niggas is really bitches. Like, what the fuck is going on out here?
So what are you asking about the clothes, or is there any good men out here?
See, you stuck on the clothes. No, I'm asking, how do you feel about the state?
Properly.
How do you feel about the state of modern men right now?
I'm happy I'm not single.
Right. Well, when I said something about the bitch ass boy, y'all took his side.
We didn't. Hold on.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
No. I said the bitch was out of line because she was.
No, she's talking about the individual before.
When I was talking about it. So that's the gentleman. That's the state of men right now. A lot of people are.
Oh, you talking about dude?
Man, I'm just talking about the conversation.
Nah, the only thing I say is that a lot of women, when y'all lead with disrespect.
I don't feel like I led with disrespect.
I'm not saying that. Let me finish talking. See, there you go. Disrespectful.
Right. Oh, go ahead, master.
This is what I'm just saying. When y'all disrespect like that, and then if a man decides to take matters into his hands, then people are wrong. I'm not saying that that's right. I'm just saying these are things that women should think about before they do that. But of course, you probably felt like you knew he wasn't gonna do nothing to you. But it might not always be like that. You might deal with a man that might got a reflex one day.
First of all, let me tell you something.
Hold on, before you sidetrack us, I want to know how they feel. Cause you sidetrack us to your personal dealings. we could get into that. How do you feel about the state of modern men right now?
I feel like the modern man. Okay, this is how I feel. They be okay. What you guys be trying to make it seem like men are perfect to me. How you point it out. You make it seem like every man is 6 figures and this and that and that, but it's not that. It could be an average man, but he want like this modern woman that still work, that still pay half the bills, but still want them to come home, cook, clean, take care of the kids, and that's not fair. You get what I'm trying to say?
Life's not fair.
No.
That's number one.
No.
That's number one. Number two, this is how, active listening. People, practice active listening. She just said some shit that didn't make sense. Because if you watch the show, I'm the one telling women, hey, that guy that's making 6 figures is rare.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but you said I try to make it seem like all guys do when I'm telling you the opposite. Majority of guys don't. And the chances of you even getting one is slim to none, depending on what you bring to the table and your qualities. So, and as far as the 50-50 thing, women fought to work. You guys talking about all this baggage y'all getting, all these degrees and all this shit, but when it's time to sit down and pay some bills, it's not fair. What the fuck you want to work and get all this money for?
It's safe to say that. It's safe to say, like you said, the state of modern men, but it's more safe to say that majority of women are only dating for the money. It's not about nothing more than that. Yes, because the first thing you just said was, look, they want you to.
What that say right there?
Money fuck the game up.
Money fuck the game up.
Because y'all not dating a man for his character, for his integrity, for his morals, for his principles, or for love, as y'all say.
Hold on.
If a man bag ain't right, you gonna treat him a certain way. You gonna do certain things. But 9 times out of 10, like he just said, y'all looking for niggas that's making all this money instead of working with a man and building with a man, and then y'all maybe get to that point where y'all both achieving that much money. But instead of doing that, y'all gonna look for a nigga that's making money, and that's gonna treat you however he gonna treat you.
So
what you was saying? Let her say.
Part of that is y'all fault too, though. Y'all
I'm gonna get on the
niggas to be perfect. Y'all got all these bitches, and I'm not. And no offense to nobody, because baby, do what you do. But you guys have put I'm not gonna say the requirements, the pressure on a woman to be perfect aesthetically. The average man, they feel like they deserve a bad bitch. You gotta have ass, you gotta do this, you gotta have that, and that. Those is the bitches that's dating y'all for y'all money. Those is the bitches that want all that. Those is the bitches that want to be taken care of. Those are the bitches that want all that stuff. The bitches that you guys infantilize and idolize. And I'm not saying you guys.
It's crazy.
I'm not saying you guys. But I'm just saying people in general. And a part of that is the monetary part that has fucked the game up. You feel like you got some money. You feel like your bitch got to look like this, that, and that. And from what I hear, these bitches look good and ain't worth shit.
Okay, you said a lot of shit that was bullshit.
Oh God.
Men don't pressure you to look perfect. The average guy will accept the average woman.
So you would have got with the girl?
Men are, fuck no.
Okay.
But this is what I'm saying.
But
Men are
perfect.
just asking women to give a fuck about themselves. These bitches don't care.
But what if
These
she
bitches
did?
is walking around looking like human refrigerators. They are fucked up out here. Linebackers,
Okay.
defensive linemen, O-linemen. These bitches is big as houses. Men is just saying, can you please work out? Can you please try to be fit? You got to realize the average guy knows he's average. He's not asking for a supermodel. The guys that are asking for that perfect supermodel are the guys that y'all saying y'all want with all the fucking money. And y'all made it this way.
You're not dating the guys, so you can't say that.
Women made it this way. Listen, when I say money fucked the game up, back in the days, it used to be only the strong would survive and reproduce because women wanted those genes to pass down to their kids. They wanted the tallest, the strongest. They wanted the guy with all the status and the blah, blah, blah. Now we're in a westernized culture where a fucking dweeb, a nerd, a bitch ass who would have been nobody if we was back in our roots, he would have been nothing. But now he can get a good career. He can make an app or do some other shit and get a lot of money. And now he has power and status. And women will overlook all his bitch assness because he got money and get with him and then find out he's not the man she really wanted and the money wasn't all that. And now all men ain't shit.
Let me ask you a question. You said earlier that you deal with niggas that you don't even like. What's the reason of dealing with them niggas?
What you mean? What when I said that?
Yep, put her on blast. You said that shit.
So what's the reason when you deal with those type
When
of niggas?
did I say that?
You
Before
said
the
it
show.
earlier.
Man, I didn't say that.
Damn,
See?
she gonna keep that. Yeah,
I
go ahead.
But it's cool.
No,
She gonna
I
get this
didn't say-
motherfucking
no,
cat.
No, no.
Yeah.
What you mean I deal with niggas I don't even like?
No, we
What-
asking
no,
you.
What,
Yeah.
what was the context of what we saying? Like, no. What was I saying?
That's exactly what you said. I fuck with niggas I don't even care about.
Okay.
You follow the lead of a clown and then get mad and say niggas is clowns.
I never said I followed the lead of a clown.
You said a bitch ass nigga.
No.
I'm not saying all that. I just said.
Okay.
Look.
So let me explain. So, in what I was talking about that particular person, I gave a person a chance that I wouldn't necessarily like, right? So I stepped out of my comfort zone because
She good.
according, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me give him a chance. Let me give him a chance. But in giving him a chance, I realized this is why this the type of nigga I don't like. Because he's a bitch ass nigga. Period. I gave him a chance. I stepped out of my comfort zone in terms of how I feel like, okay, everybody ain't gonna be the hardest. Everybody ain't gonna be the, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm hard. So I gave him a chance and giving him a chance. And this is somebody that pursued me. Not only did he pursued me for multiple years. And upon me breaking down my barriers, he tried to make me feel like I wasn't good enough for him. So when I said that I dated somebody I didn't like, it's somebody that I wouldn't necessarily talk to in the first place. But I tried to step out of my comfort zone, like, let me not be so shallow, because sometimes we could be shallow, right? I'm used to dating, man, I'm just keep it real. Like my first son, my son, dad, he a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to dealing with real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like hard niggas from the streets. So I gave somebody a chance that I wouldn't necessarily look at, and it just didn't go in my favor.
I like how you cleaned that up. But that ain't what really happened.
It is.
I'm gonna let you have that. But yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I ain't got nothing.
No, because she was kind of quiet. You said you glad you ain't single.
Yes, I'm happy I'm not.
Can you elaborate on that? How are you feeling about the
I think it's
modern
P
man?
I think it's P in the dating pool, men and women, and just men aren't. I don't feel like men are men anymore. Because like you guys said, it's a lot of men who are not like masculine, don't want to lead, don't want to.
My question to
It's
women
tricky.
is, because majority of women have this view, right? Rarely will you ever hear a woman look at another woman and say, we got to shut the fuck up because we created this. Our moms raised our brothers to be like this because that man you complaining about is somebody's brother, somebody's cousin. The women were raising the kids. We was the generation, the latchkey kids, the single mom with with the 2 jobs and still going to school, and we raising ourselves. So the women raise these bitch ass niggas to be bitch ass niggas, and this is who y'all got to choose from, and y'all mad at the men. I'm confused.
So we should be mad at his mama.
Yes.
All right. Call your
Absolutely.
Get your mama on the phone so I can cuss her the fuck out.
I ain't gotta get my mom on the phone because I'm handling my shit.
I didn't say you. I'm just saying in general. That don't even make no sense.
Tell me how it don't make.
He's breaking it down to the root. He's basically saying it's coming from women.
Women raise the men that women hate.
Right. So
the feminine bitch ass nigga that can't lead, the women are raising them this way.
Right.
But y'all are mad at the men. I don't understand. This is why I always push
at the end of the day,
two-parent household.
Okay, so let's fuck
This
all
is
that.
why I push 2-parent household.
What's the solution?
I just said it.
Because we all fucked up
I just said it. 2-parent households.
Okay.
Mother, father, feminine, masculine.
You just said it right now. You didn't.
That's the solution. You wouldn't shut the fuck up and let me say it. That's the solution. How y'all feel about that? Do you agree?
Absolutely.
That women, when you have a kid, you should stay with that man that you had a fucking kid with.
No.
I do.
That's
why,
crazy.
That's why.
So why have a kid with
Hold
him?
on.
See, you smart.
No.
Why have a kid with him then?
Some people don't be, man, you making it a generalization. I'm not saying you shouldn't stay with the man that you had a child with. But what if that person is smoke and mirrors, as y'all like to say? What if he doesn't present himself? What if he misrepresents himself and he turns out to be something else? So if I have a baby with somebody and he beat my ass, should I stay with him just to have for the sake of having a 2-parent household?
Why would you have a baby with somebody before you figure out who they are?
No, you're not being fair right now.
How I'm not being fair? There's no way you're gonna tell me you met somebody, point A, point Z had a baby, and nowhere in between he wasn't beating your ass before that baby?
No.
Nowhere in between he showed a red flag, a sign of possibly doing that? No. Bitches is getting with guys. They fucking fall in love with the money or whatever attracts them to the guy. They hurry up, have a baby before they figure out who he is. Then they find out who he is. That's what make the shit go bad.
But why you blame everything on women? What about his character?
See, I say
his character. Go ahead.
I got a different little take to an extent. If you can, majority of the time, give more effort to work something out between you and somebody that's having a baby with. But I go back to this at the end of the day, as I always say, if you're not doing the inner work on yourself, a lot of things is not going to unfold the way you want to. Because I look at things from a spiritual perspective. So I feel like when you're dealing with somebody, 9 times out of 10, these are mirror reflections of yourself and lessons that y'all need to grow and learn together. But if a person is working on themselves and a woman is working on themselves and they working on their relationship together, if I'm growing this way, then we're eventually not going to work on a different level. But it is a lot of bitches having babies with niggas just to have them, and then that's the end of that. So it just depends. They forcing niggas to have babies. It's a lot of different shit going on. It go both ways.
I think it's once you have multiple kids, like, okay, that first time, okay, it didn't work, but damn, you going and it's another baby daddy, another baby daddy, another baby daddy. Now the common denominator is you.
I had a woman get on my live yesterday with 7 kids. Tried to convince me this man didn't start beating her ass till kid number 7.
But you don't know if that's not true.
Wait, no, and he probably,
ain't no way in hell.
But he might have just started beating her ass, but he probably was still disrespectful, cussing her out, cheating, and everything else before them 7 kids.
Right, like he was the perfect nigga up until number 7.
Might have been the drawing
hit
line
the switch.
for her.
Like, come on, let's stop playing. But yeah, moving along. Because you got some topics I want to know about.
I think I added them to the notes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Let me read it. But this is one that pissed me off. I don't like this one. So I want to know how y'all feel about it.
Was it me?
Where's this shit? No, it wasn't you. People giving free advertisement to big brands like major corporations, but zero to the people they grew up with that's out here trying to do shit or out here trying to start their business or start their own careers. How y'all feel about that? Like, people go buy a bottle of Douce or whatever and be happy to post that motherfucker. Go buy the Gucci bag, happy to post that motherfucker. But the homegirl that you grew up with from the sandbox trying to start her small business, you won't even repost her shit or retweet it.
I feel like they be in competition with you. They don't want you doing better.
And see, I don't know too many people who don't like support their friends and stuff. Like that's all that I thank God I've been seeing, and people really being like, oh, my homeboy got a podcast, I'm gonna go on a podcast, I'm reposting this. My homegirl got a a lip gloss line, a makeup line. I wear her makeup. My homegirl sell her hair, so I'm buying my bundles from her instead of going to Kendra's. Like, so I think it's bullshit. People do that, but I think a lot of people that I'm around and people that I see, thank God, they are supporting their friends and everything else, and because everybody named mama an entrepreneur right now.
Oh God, that's why I say
feel like
you got a
the
good
ones that
circle.
is doing that, you gotta look at them like sideways.
You said
they in
what?
competition. Ones that's not reposting you or not supporting you, they in competition.
That's how
they don't want you to do better. They probably don't want you to do bad, but they want to always be doing better than you.
Right. So I'm gonna play the devil's advocate a little bit. Me personally, I'm not reposting no bullshit. So if you don't have a quality product, I'm not about to tell nobody to. It's like if your auntie sell food and you know the food is trash. The first couple of times, I'm gonna get you some exposure. But if everybody come back saying the food is not good, I'm not about to keep having people waste their money. So I think that's one of the factors too, the quality of what you selling. But you know, we live in a we have the mindset, and I'm not gonna say me because I support everything. Even if somebody food nasty, I'll buy it one time, maybe 2 times. Just off the stream, man. I always say I want to support a few Black businesses a month, right? But everybody wants you to do better, just not better than them. And that's just a lot of the mentality that us Black people have. And it's unfortunate, but it's the truth. People want you to do good, just not better than them.
Yeah, because I speak on this a lot in my posts, like on social media, and a lot of people hit me up in the DM. They won't respond on the post, but they hit me in the DM like, man, that's exactly what I'm going through. Like, it's niggas I done did whoop-de-whoop for, and when shit go down, I'm the first one. And these niggas won't even repost my shit. Fuck if you feeling it or not. Just your repost might could get it seen by the right person that could kick down the door for me, which is really kicking down the door for you if you my friend. Because if I go, we go. So I just always think that's crazy to me. How you feel about it?
And I just look at it like, you know what I mean? I got a mentality that it is what it is. And then I always got a saying, don't let that bother you. Because at the end of the day, if it bothers you, it's going to bother you. But I understand, like you said, like she just said, a lot of people probably don't want to see you doing better or whatever the case is. Or by you, they might have a memory of you being a certain way. So they don't notice the transition of you becoming better or growing until you get to a point that you probably blew up and they never believed it. And then now they might at one point. But even at the same time, it's like you can't expect that from everybody. And if you don't expect it, and look at it in another light, when you do blow, that's less people I got to worry about bringing. Y'all just cleared the whole plate for me. You know what I mean? And everybody can't fit on the ship. That's why it's a fucking maximum amount of people that could be on somebody's ship. So it's like, I take it with a grain of salt. Like you said, take a mental note. It is what it is. All I'm saying. And keep pushing, because that ain't gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing, because these niggas ain't supporting. It's how many billion people in the world? You gonna get another half of that world gonna support. It's gonna be another half that hate.
But even people will tell you that entrepreneurs are in business for themselves. It's not gonna be the people that you know that's gonna make you blow up.
I'm saying it's gonna be a stranger from across the world.
It's gonna be the strangers. It's never gonna be the people you know, your own family. It's not gonna be your family. It's not gonna be your friends. It's gonna be the strangers that's gonna elevate you. Because they don't have no preconceived notions about you. The person in your family might say, he used to do this, she used to do this, or she's this, she's that. The stranger just looking at your hustle, your grind, they see your intellect, whatever. They fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Even you. Like, I met you through somebody. I don't agree with everything you say. Most of the time you get on my nerves, but I respect your grind, your hustle, the work ethic that you put behind what you do. So it's not like you just on here, even though some of the stuff is crazy to me. You still do have evidence to support it, whether I feel like it's valid or not. You get what I'm trying to say? Be honest though.
You starting to wake up.
No.
Be honest.
No.
Because the post you be sending me, you be like, bro, you know what? I see what you saying now. Keep it real.
I'm not. You guys have to understand, like, it's not that I'm not woke. It's just that I am who I am.
You just don't want to admit it?
So, like, no, I'll admit it. Like, I'll admit it. Like, this my sister. She's totally different from me. The way that I feel about who I am, I don't impose that on her. I want her to be who she is. I want her to do better, and I want her to seek better and have a different mindset than I have. Life experiences have made me like this. You know what I'm saying? And can I change? Yeah. But the shit that I be running into ain't making me want to change. You know what I'm saying?
You're
So
stuck in your ways.
I do what works for me.
I look at it from another perspective too. Like, be that person that you want people to be. So basically, be that energy you want to attract.
Right.
Keep doing that, because ain't no hating in me. If I see my homies doing anything, I'm supporting them. I'm reposting them. If I'm around and I'm around certain people, if you a braider, I know somebody that braid, I'm gonna send them your way. Or if you doing music, go tap in with the homie, or go do this, or go do that.
Right.
So I'm gonna support you, even if you don't know I'm supporting you.
Right.
So it's just like, it is what it is. You just gotta be different, be yourself, and be authentic. And anybody else that ain't on what we on, you know what I mean? Shit, fuck it. God bless you.
I will say this though.
We on.
On Insane Crip, because we on. I will say this though. To the ones who be putting the links to every single thing in your DM, that shit do get kind of crazy. Like, look, let it genuinely happen. Like, ooh, that song hard. Let me repost. If you just putting every link to everything you drop in the DM, naturally people gonna get turned off by that shit.
Yeah.
So let the support happen organically, I feel.
I feel like you do. Because even you, like when I start seeing you like on different little platforms, I'm like, okay, all right. You know, it's gonna naturally, I feel like anything in this life that's meant for you, it ain't nothing nobody could do to take it away.
Facts.
So even if it take forever, it don't matter, because man, why we here. So it don't matter.
Yeah, because I don't send my shit to nobody. If you fucking with it, you gonna post it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna organically happen, and that's the good thing about like having good content and being yourself. It's gonna naturally happen. And
hey, you mentioned black businesses. This is a question I don't want to forget it, so I want to ask it. Do y'all feel black people labeling their business black business helps or hurts them? Do you feel like we should stop doing that?
It depends on the person.
I think we should stop doing that.
That's how I feel we should stop doing that. Why the fuck everything you open gotta have black in front of it? Like, we the only ones that do that shit.
I think because shit.
It's because this whole
we ain't never really
black,
been able to have that.
Like,
that's so I feel like people are proud.
Like,
people are proud to say I'm a black business.
That's true too.
Look, but when you walk in, not to cut you off, when you walk in an Asian store, you're gonna see Asian monuments, you're gonna see Asian things. If you walk in certain stores, you're gonna see their culture in their stores. They're not gonna just put Asian business or certain shit.
They don't have to.
Exactly. But I'm saying as us, we are making it specifically about certain things. And you could be fucking half of your business off to people that probably don't even want to support blacks.
Mm-hmm.
So by doing that, just let them. You come in here, you might see black workers. You might see a black manager. You don't got to let the world know that this is black. But by them coming to your establishment, eventually somebody's going to know. People going to ask, it's a black business? I didn't even know that.
Right. I don't think that people do it like that. I think people just do it out of being proud of being a black business. So they may not necessarily know that they hurting their business. And even in terms of the Asian businesses, they don't have to do that. That shit was given to them. They come over here with no dialect, no English, no nothing. They walk into the banks to get business loans and survive.
I can't take that from everybody. People be grinding.
Motherfuckers work.
They have shit designed for people that come from third.
They do. I know exactly what you're
in the Asian community, they take care of each other anyway.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but they is still putting in the work too.
Because they dedicate their whole life to their business. They down to them, to the kids. Let me tell you something. The nail shop, I was working in Oxnard for a whole year. The nail shop that I go to, I called the lady. I said, "Hey, can I come get my nails done?" She said, "At the graduation, I'm at my son's graduation." She said, "As soon as it's over, meet me at the nail shop. I'm gonna be there to do your nails." And after her son graduated from high school, and her husband came back and opened up the nail shop and serviced all the people. I don't even care. I ain't gonna even say as a black woman, as whatever, but as a mother, when my son graduate, I'm not coming back to do shit.
Was this an Asian nail shop?
Yes.
But look, but like he was saying, calling your business a black business can turn customers off. It's like, I don't want to have to deal with a race thing when I'm shopping. It's like if you own Foot Locker and you put black Foot Locker, like, what was the point of putting black? Motherfucker, just write Foot Locker so you can buy shoes. Because now, hell, I might not like black people, but not know it's black owned. Yeah. And now I'm spending my money with you without even knowing that I'm supporting black business. I didn't have to tell you it's black business.
Nah, but it's more out of, it's like a scream to me like, we ain't never had nothing, regardless if it do or not. Yeah, it don't matter. But now that you got something, you still don't have to present it that way. If I see something that just say white business, automatically, I'm like, I ain't going in there. I ain't buying none of that shit. Naturally, because it's like you don't even, I'm going to take it as you don't want black people in here.
Well, you gotta,
exactly.
You gotta be realistic. We living in a pro-black era.
Right. It's a trend.
It's not even
now.
just a pro-black era. Been pro-black since the Panthers, since all these motherfuckers been trying to do certain things. I'm just saying, though.
You ain't see no Black Panthers walking around right now, though.
Yeah, but I feel your business would thrive more if you just gave it a title and just left it at that. Right. And then, like he said, if you want to show your proudness for your people, you can put little things in the business that magnifies that. We don't always have to keep screaming every black this, black that, black, because then it turns people off. Like, well, damn, you must only want black people. Then fuck y'all.
Man, you got to get with Dr. Umar on that and have a goddamn shit. Have a little
wait, put your glasses on. You didn't say Dr. Umar. If you want to have a seat on the couch, come on.
PSA, Dr. Umar, if you want to have a conversation, we got room for you on the couch. Viral Way Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all tag Dr. Umar. You feel me? Tell him to tap in, man. We got room right here. We could talk about it.
Because they ain't going to listen to us.
But yeah, I don't know. In my mind, if I start a business, like that just is crazy to me to just have to put black in front of it. Like, I want Asian money, I want Indian money, I want white. I want money from everybody, and I want everybody to feel like you comfortable enough to come spend with me.
But
not just us.
That green money can spend in here.
Oh, God, your green money can spend in here. And it's so fucked up. Our programming is so bad that you putting black businesses would turn black people off. Like, they won't even fuck around in sports. That's like, what? This nigga got a shoe store? Fuck this nigga.
Our success levels from the other people, because they don't give a fuck who you are. The Asian people don't like us. The white people half of them don't like us. Even some of the black people don't like us.
But let me tell you. But when you go in that store, they're gonna act like they like you.
They don't act like they like us either.
Well, I don't know, man.
I'm not patronizing no business. If
I walk in the store, you don't say hi, I'm leaving.
So what you do at the nail shops?
If they don't say hello, I'm leaving.
I'm just saying, but they act like they like you, right?
Yeah, they do.
They take care of you,
but
right?
They do be like, man. I'm talking about people that flat out ignore you. You go in the store, I don't care. Even if it's a black
customer service, right?
Customer service. If I walk into a store and you got your head down and you see me walking, you hear the doo-doo-doo. You don't look up and say, hey, how you doing? I'm walking the fuck out.
Do it depend on the store, though?
But that's just a human level, though.
Because when I walk in the shoe store, I hate when they say, do you need help? Nigga, let me look at the goddamn shoe first. I'll let you know when I need my size. Leave me the fuck alone.
9 times out of 10, you're not in there by yourself. If it's just me and you in here, bitch, you better say hi.
I just hate that shit. Do you need help, sir? Goddamn, I have a foot to step through the door.
Yeah, I need help.
God.
They just doing their job. I need help.
I don't even know if I like nothing in this motherfucker yet. You need a size? Like, nigga, chill.
Man, I want some help.
I will say this about black businesses, though. The customer service, I'm not going to put this on everybody, but a high amount is trash.
It is.
Specifically, you fucking barbers. I'm tired of you niggas being an hour late, 45 minutes late. Nigga, you got emergency every week. You got the worst luck in the world, bro. Like, y'all got to get it together. Like, nigga, you have an app with the times of your appointments. How the fuck are you late? You're scheduling your appointments.
Let me tell you why.
God damn.
They know you're not going out
Get it together. When you're late, give me a discount, nigga.
Right, because that's not going to happen late.
Exactly.
They know you're not going out this weekend. They know you're not going out this weekend without that fresh cut. So that's why.
They don't give a fuck. They know you need me.
They know that you need them. And I'm going to tell you, shout out to my hairstylist, because she do me right. But it's some people that I have been to that have like pissed me the fuck off. But guess what?
We waited because you need your hair done.
You need your shit.
I need my shit done.
And so I ain't never went back after that.
You got a couple times. You got a couple times with that. It's over.
Before I find somebody else.
You got one time. They lay lace on every corner now. So I'm not.
Before you find somebody else, but realistically, they know that they're in high demand. You ain't going nowhere without that black spray on your shit.
I ain't got no black spray on my shit. Look, hold on, this shit ain't no spray. You feel me? Stop playing with me. You feel me? These is good jeans.
I'm just saying though, they know that the demand for them is like, man.
But that's the thing. It's not right. It's hairstylists
right.
and barbers on every corner now. So now it's not. You can't play with people as much no more because okay, you got me this one time, but now Tanisha down the street, she do the same thing you do.
Right.
Yeah, but it's like, where is the pride in giving good
right.
business to my people? You want to say
right.
support black, and then treat your customers like shit.
But a lot of people don't care about the craft; they care about the money.
That's it.
Right.
That's the difference. The older hairstylists, they cared about it was a profession to them.
That's a fact.
Everything
They
now
had
is
a
about
passion for it.
money.
They had
It's
a
about
passion
money.
for
Everything,
it. Yep, you're right.
Everything now is about money. People like even now. I'm a bus driver. I'm a blue collar worker. I drive buses. I've been working at my job for 17 years. When I first started driving buses, when I went to work, the people, they have pride in what they did. They look professional because even from their age demographic, that was a professional job that black people could have. That was prestigious back then. So people now, like even down to the bitch, you what you called her? Remember we had this whole discussion about her talking about she wouldn't date the bus driver and shit. The last time I was
that
here.
bitch out her brains.
But I'm just saying, like back then, being a bus driver was prestigious.
Yeah.
They look very neat, immaculate. If you look at some of the older bus drivers, if you look at some of the people that work for MTA or the school bus and everything, they are immaculately.
They have pride
dressed
about themselves.
Yeah, but
they have pride in what they do. So that makes a difference. It's not just about a check to them. It was about their respect.
Man, you niggas got to be on time, man. Listen, barbers finna start getting. Listen, niggas finna start getting beat. Niggas need to start getting beat the fuck up just every now and then. Like you late a couple times.
Fuck your head up.
Nigga need to put you in the blender. Like that shit be crazy.
But to go back what she was saying, there's just a lot of people doing the shit that they don't want to be doing.
They don't.
Like
even
half the people was getting up and sick to go to work. Like motherfuckers in 2023 is not trying to do that. That's why, like she says, a gang of people trying to be entrepreneurs.
Right.
But it's just like.
But entrepreneurship is hard.
But that's when you're not living in your purpose,
is hard,
though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's when you're not living in your purpose.
Yeah.
But even look at how many mean nurses y'all done came across. They make money, but they not happy.
I ain't never ran into no mean nurses like that.
They not happy. You haven't ran into no mean nurse?
Yeah, it depends on the hospital.
I ain't really ran into women. I never really had no bad women nurses.
Yeah, shut up.
You think it's a game? I'm serious as a heart attack.
Yeah, the nurses be low key nice as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Nurses be low key nice as a motherfucker.
They enamored by you, so they treating you so good.
Nah, they just I don't know.
No,
They got
them
nurses be different for me.
You
a woman though, so it's probably different for you.
Not am I a woman? I'm a black woman, and when you in a hospital, like down even at childbirth, they treat you different. When it comes down to your pain level, they think your pain is supposed to be a higher level. When I had my daughter, I have 2 kids. I had 2 C-sections. When I was in pain, they was like trying to like micromanage the medicine. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you
that's
this
a real
though.
thing.
So I was in ICU before, and I had 3 different nurses on the clock spinning for me, going to go get real food from outside, taking money out there.
You an exception to the rule, baby.
I'm just saying, but I'm telling you from my experience. That's what I'm saying. You saying they mean, but to me they weren't.
I didn't say all of them. Some of them.
Hey, shout out to Ben and Jerry's for their 4th of July tweet. This is sidebar, but they held it down for niggas. They let the world know that, hey, this is stolen land and the indigenous people is here. We need to get that shit back. I just bought 2 pints of Ben and Jerry's the other day off that tweet. So that I don't know if it's marketing or whatever. I know it's marketing.
They always be woke.
But shout out to you niggas. Shout out to running Ben and Jerry's. You niggas is woke, man. I'm fucking with y'all.
Y'all just got a new nigga buying your ice cream.
I'm insane. Y'all nigga, I went out.
Did your nurses get you some Ben and Jerry's?
You said some nurses?
Did your nurses get you some Ben and Jerry's?
Nah, they got me some fast food, bro.
Oh, okay,
I'm saying, and they gave me hella Vicodin and morphine.
Okay,
so
all right.
I was cool with that.
All right.
We want the Messiah treatment when we
Hello.
go to the
Yeah,
hospital.
for sure. You gotta
Next
get
time
them
I'm in the
right.
hospital, I want the
Yeah.
Messiah treatment.
They gonna take all that pain away.
All right. I'm going to tell her.
All right, moving the fuck on. Okay, this is something I gotta know. What's up with these champagne parties and where did they come from? Because people spending like 10 bands on a goddamn. What is it? What is it? Explain to me.
So my niece, I'm not even gonna hold you. I did the absolute most. Her dress alone was $1,000.
How old is she?
She's 22 now, so that was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Is this prom or like what is it?
Yeah, it was prom. So it was before her prom. And even for my champagne party, I worked, but my parents did pay. We rented a car. We had a hotel after. My dress was $500. Like,
So you did it big too.
I did, but for my niece, I went above and beyond. Like it was sitting back, like, and when her pictures come up, I'll be like, we just did the Taco Man. My dad got a Bentley, so we drove his car, but her dress, like I said, was $1,000. Her cousin took her. I bought his suit. His suit and stuff was like $300 and something with the shoes. Got his hair cut. Some people now, these people who be having their kids in helicopters and all that shit, I think that's a little too much. But I did.
If you got the funds, I salute that because prom they gonna remember that forever.
Yeah, and my niece literally still talk about it, but I did my big
So
one for sure.
is the champagne party connected to prom?
Yeah, well, yeah. So everybody comes to the champagne party to see them off to prom.
Okay, because I wasn't sure what I thought it was like the nigga version of the quinceañera, like Sweet 16.
Wait, it is. Wait, and it's so funny because like white people don't know. I remember at work, I'm all white law firm, and I was like, "Oh, I'm having my niece a champagne party." They were like, "What is that?" They literally went to Google and came back, and they were like, "This is so fascinating." I never heard, and I didn't know that we were the only people that do it, but we are.
Right?
They don't.
Yeah, they don't do it.
They
I
don't
work
do
like
it.
in a white neighborhood. They just all come together and take pictures. And
Yeah, and that's it.
That's
Right.
They
literally
don't.
it.
Did you have one?
Not a big one. Not like this. Not to the
No.
extreme as this.
Because
No.
I'll be calculating the dollars in my head. I'm like, I probably would have been happier if you just would have gave me that fucking money. Fuck all this.
I
They
definitely
rent
did my big
Lambos
one.
for these little motherfuckers
But you know,
and all kind of
females
shit.
they look at stuff in a whole different light.
I don't think I don't even think it's that. I just think that like as I hate to make everything like a black thing, but I feel like black people are ostracized for wanting to have a grand way of doing stuff.
Nah, we
And
got
you know what I'm
we
saying?
got style though. I can't take that from
And
you.
I feel like and I hate to I don't want to make it like a race issue, but like you get like okay, even down to the people that do, you know, the white people, they pay for their kids' weddings, go all out or whatever, even though this is just a champagne party. I feel like as black people, we have been conditioned to be so minimal that when black people do it, it's like, oh, you doing too much. Well, I'm doing too much. If you got the money to do it, if I'm not going in debt, if I'm not, and I'm not saying people don't, but I'm just
Even
saying
if I
like if
am,
I
that
got
ain't
it to
your
do it,
business.
why not do it? We have been taught to just live on a small scale. Like everything is so small. Now, if you got it to do it big, man. You don't know, man. I tell everybody, today might be my last day on earth. I'm going all out every single day that I'm here.
I
In
feel like
any
living to the
aspect that I
fullest, living
can.
to the fullest. Okay, do y'all feel? Because he said we got 5 minutes left. Because I got a totally different mindset on this now. How y'all feel about racism? Do y'all feel like it's an actual? Well, I know it's real, but how can I put this? Do y'all really believe it's holding you down or it's holding black people down? Because a lot of black people have this victim mindset, like the man is holding me down, racism keeping me back. Like we need our reparations. Like that's even crazy. You saying these people stole your land, killed your people, raped your women, took all your resources, and the answer is to ask for it back?
Right. I don't feel like racism is holding me down. But if they gonna give out some reparations, I'm standing in line for my check. I'm definitely
standing in line for the bag,
Standing
huh?
in line.
I
I'm
think
standing in
us-
line for it.
I
I
think
don't feel like
us-
it's holding me down. I feel like it's real, but I don't feel like
Definitely
most
it's real.
people not directly just affected by racism at this point in time in life. You might have little incidents and moments, but overall, no.
It's not keeping you broke.
No.
It ain't keeping your
No.
black ass
No,
broke.
no.
How you
I don't
feel about it,
like
quiet?
personally.
Quiet one.
I feel like it's like 50-50. Certain jobs, they're not going to hire you. They're going to hire somebody else.
That's
That's a different
facts.
color, like Asian, white, especially if you
Beauty
see like
supply.
tech. Like in tech, you're not about to get hired like that. You're not about to get the higher position. So it is holding you back a little, but you still can do what you want to do. But you're not about to get as high as these other races are.
So it provides obstacles, but you can overcome them.
You
That
can, but it's
part.
going to
What
be
you saying?
10 times harder to me.
For you? Okay. How you feel about it?
I think us on the West Coast is kind of different when it comes to racism and stuff. We don't know. I've never directly experienced racism. Nobody ain't never called me no nigger. I ain't never been seated somewhere because I was black or directly that I know of. And I definitely know that it is a real thing. But I think us here is different in how we experience it. I don't think it's as blatant and in our face as it is if we were to live in Texas and Atlanta and stuff like that. And I don't feel that my race has held me back. I think more so possibly being a woman is what can hold back certain opportunities than my race.
You think you got yellow privilege?
Oh, absolutely. I, like, not
Yeah,
even,
she got light-skinned girl
like, no, like
privilege.
seriously.
She
Like,
got
yeah,
light-skinned girl
it's because
privilege.
I'm light skinned and I speak kind of proper and all that type of stuff. I can turn it on and off, and then I'm not as threatening and all that type
And
of stuff.
when you look pretty, you
Yeah,
get a little
absolutely.
more perks.
Yeah,
When you
pretty
a
privilege is a
person,
thing.
you
Yeah,
get a little
all of
more
those things are
perks.
definitely
I believe it exists. I know it exists because I deal with it. I deal with it a lot. But I don't believe you should let that be the determining factor of what's stopping you from trying to do what you do. Life is full of tests and obstacles. These things is gonna keep happening. So that's just another test or another obstacle that you have to overcome. I've been in situations like she said where I've been good at a job or doing good in that production field, but then the higher boss might not be happy that this black man is performing or working at the level that he's doing, and they might want to get you up out of there for that. Or you could be in a position where you might be the first one up out of there when they need somebody up out of there. So it just depends. But at this day and age, it is an excuse, but we deal with it. We still deal with it. You can go in stores and get treated differently, but it don't. It is what it is at that point. I don't care. You know what I mean?
I feel like police.
Because
oh, go ahead.
I feel like even then they more openly to certain people. I think when you have a certain demeanor or you are a certain way as a man, they're not gonna be blatantly open racist to you. They're gonna do it in a nice soft way to where
Subtle.
you can't even really get up on them. You know what I mean?
This is how I feel about it. For one, I believe racism is a thing, but I also feel it's a tool, like a divide and conquer tool, because realistically, how in the fuck is racism really a thing if I can make more money than white people? If white people are holding us down and demand is holding us down, it would be impossible for you to be over any of them at all. And I'm over a lot of them financially, if we're looking at statistic wise. And it's like they're under the same umbrella we're under. We pay taxes forcefully. We go to work forcefully. All the systematic issues that we all deal with forcefully, everybody does to some degree. Now, we may have it a little worse. They may give them a little more privileges to use them as a pawn. Like, yeah, keep your foot on them niggas' necks for us.
I think
we're gonna treat you a little better.
I think it's the playing field you on. Because say if you got 2 millionaires, one white, one black, I highly doubt that they're gonna be like, well, you black, you white, and I'm not trying to fuck with you if we got a business plan that we could both eat off of.
Right.
They're not gonna be tripping off that. So I think it just depends. If you on a lower level of making income and you trying to progress, it might be a little harder. But I think when you get to a certain level, it's not gonna exist as it would on a lower level. Like I seen an interview with Lil Wayne said it don't exist in his mind. And I believe that because he might go wherever you go by being Lil Wayne, white people are loving him. So he's not actually seeing that. And even the power of the mind, he's not even trying to put that into his frequency in his life. Like
right, because your thoughts is your reality.
But if that nigga was still in New Orleans, it would be a whole another ball game.
I think it's how you live it too.
But even part of that is where it started from New Orleans. By him, like he said, when he shot himself, by a white cop is the one who carried him out and saved him. So in his mind, he has a different perspective on it. But not to say we don't see it every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it goes back to like Morgan Freeman thing. I mean, he said a lot of bullshit, but then it kind of made it look like, damn, it'll stop existing when we stop talking about it pretty much. Like, we low-key keeping it alive. Anytime we talk about black history, the first thing you niggas want to talk about is slavery. Y'all don't want to talk about none of the greatness. No. Oh, we was in chains picking cottons. Like, goddamn, is that the only history that you niggas know?
Nah, what he said makes sense because if we focusing on certain things, then that's the energy we attracting and we creating that in our realities. Just a mass of black people are still focusing on that. So this is going to keep recreating. Regardless, the whole world is energy, the universe, through the physics and all that. So we are producing that energy within us and on every level. It's still, we all connected as one. I ain't going to get too deep into that, though.
I feel like racism really only comes up, like we know it's here, but the only time racism really comes up nowadays is when a act of police brutality happens. That's when everybody really care about racism. That's when all the extra, you know what I'm saying? Even the Black Lives Matter, all that shit. That's when it comes down. When the police brutality shit happened, that's when all that racism stuff really, really kicks up. That's what's really brought a light to the racism, and even in a good way, because this exposed a lot of stuff that's not right. But those are usually the times that really become a really big topic.
But that's why I say a tool, because it's like anytime they see society getting along too good, let's just put a video of police beating a nigga ass, and now everybody hate each other again.
They've been getting their ass whooped.
Because it's like, you can read article after article, this nigga got slid on by his op and don't nobody give a fuck. The only time you niggas want to care, police did this, now you niggas mad when the whole signs in the streets, but what y'all niggas really trying to do for real? Like, let's stop pump faking. You know, y'all niggas cry too goddamn much.
Now,
what y'all want to do for real?
You know what's crazy, right? you know, it's crazy. Like, this shit been going on. Like, me as a kid, running from the police, getting chased by the police, getting beat up by the police. And when that stuff happens in the hood, we look at that like just another day.
Right.
Like, we
got to eat that.
Yeah, we ain't going big. Like, man, these racist-ass police, it's just like, niggas, us versus them. We know what time it is when they come and do what they do. We ain't making big scenes like when it's being recorded now.
But you know what make the difference? What you just said, being recorded. Back in the days, I mean, even though we not that old, technology have advanced. That even down to Rodney King, they wouldn't have caught that shit on camera. It wouldn't have been an issue because niggas been getting beat up by the police. But the technology has just brought more light to what's been happening.
But it's still no difference because it's an issue for us that's living in that. People from the outside looking in, all it is more people viewing it. They not finna come from where they at to help us. If we ain't doing nothing where we at, it ain't gonna change regardless anyway. So it's just showing more people what's been going on.
That's
like
my
they make
thing.
it right, and it still should be exposed though.
But this is why I don't get into the race conversation with niggas no more.
Right.
Because I know niggas just want to complain.
Right.
Niggas want to vent. Niggas ain't really down to do nothing about nothing. A nigga will watch his mama get choked out by the cops, and he'll be there with his camera. Oh my God, police brutality. Nigga ain't gonna throw a punch, a rock, a grain of rice, nothing. Niggas will sit there, have AKs in the car, one cop car roll up, niggas will bend the block and hurry up and try to throw the shit out the car. Like, just niggas' mindsets is crazy to me. It's all you niggas want to do is cry. It's like, what do y'all want to do to make a fucking resolution? Like, even with the reparations. Okay, y'all keep going to the same people that you're claiming is enslaving you, asking them to give you something that they took already. They already showed you their hand. I already said, fuck you. I took your shit, I did everything you said I did. So what? Right. You gonna ask me to give it back?
Nah, they playing with that. That's like
you niggas, you niggas mindsets, bro.
That's like dangling the money in front of you on the treadmill running after it. Like, you ain't never finna go get that.
You know my answer to everything. Call Dr. Umar.
Hey, we gonna end it with that. Dr. Umar, tap in. I will say this though. Racism is divide and conquer. I'm black. I take tactical training. The ones that's teaching me how to properly shoot, reload, load firearms, and handle firearms, none of them is black. So racism is a thing. Why would you be showing a black man how to perfect working a firearm properly? White, Hispanic, there's no niggas there teaching nothing. I don't even know where I could go to a nigga out here to learn any of that. So that type of shit just makes me think, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's in the Valley. It's in Oxnard.
It's in the Valley?
Yeah, it's called Redstone Firearms.
Redstone Firearms. Shout out to y'all. Black owned. If you out anywhere near that area, tap in with them. United Defense Tactical. If you anywhere near Orange County, tap in with them, man. They got some hell of instructors up there. I'm learning all kind of shit. Trust me. But yeah. Dr. Umar, tap in, man. We gonna wrap this shit up, man.
That's the answer to everything.
That's her motherfucking answer to every goddamn thing, man. The viral way.
We can't say shit else, bro.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.